In 2023, two federal agents were on a routine operation at an undisclosed location in the United States. It was a quiet evening. Suddenly they noticed a glowing orange ball-shaped object in the sky. Moments later, it vanished without a trace. The very next day, a second team encountered a similar orange orb at a different site. Then a third team reported the exact same thing. In just 2 days, 3 separate teams and 6 federal officers had witnessed this phenomenon. What made it even more extraordinary was their official report. They described how smaller red orbs were emerging from the larger orange orb, moving in different directions, some shooting straight ahead, others rising upward or descending rapidly. These were not random civilians. These were trained federal agents who submitted sworn statements to the U.S. government. 2 years later, in 2025, a senior intelligence official led a helicopter team back to the same area. They spotted an orb hovering just above the ground. As the helicopter approached, the orb accelerated away at incredible speed, covering 20 miles in an instant, far too fast to pursue. Smaller orbs were once again released. The entire encounter lasted 35 minutes before everything fell silent. These events fall under what are now called Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, or UE, commonly known as UFOs. Sightings like these are not limited to America. They span the globe: New Mexico in 1947, Germany in 1948, near the Soviet border in 1952, Iraq in 2023, Syria in 2024, and Japan in 2024. Over the past 79 years, thousands of UAP reports have emerged from dozens of countries. On May 8, 2026, the U.S. Department of Defense released a significant batch of previously classified UAP files. A total of 162 documents were made public, including FBI records, Pentagon reports, NASA transcripts, and State Department cables. Among them were 28 videos and 44 images never seen before by the public. Some of the most compelling cases include orange orbs releasing smaller objects. An infrared video from Greece in 2023, capturing an object performing 90-degree turns at 80 miles per hour, maneuvers that challenge conventional aircraft physics, and high-speed objects in Iraq and Syria that appeared and vanished instantly. In the Indo-Pacific near Japan, witnesses described a football-shaped object with 3 distinct projections. UAP reports extend beyond Earth's atmosphere. In 1965, during the 7 mission, astronaut Frank Borman radioed Houston about a bogey, an unidentified object, at 10 o'clock high. It was separate from their booster and any debris. During Apollo 10 in 1972, the final crewed moon mission, a photograph clearly shows 3 dots in a triangular formation above the lunar surface. Recent U.S. government analysis suggests these could be physical objects. On Apollo 11, Buzz Aldrin reported flashing lights inside the cabin and a bright light source above the moon. It all gained worldwide attention in 1947. On June 24th, pilot Kenneth added 9 bright objects flying Mount Rainier at over 1,200 miles per hour. He described their motion as skipping like a saucer across water. Newspapers quickly coined the term flying saucers. 2 weeks later in Roswell, New Mexico, rancher W.W. Brazel discovered strange debris on his land. The Army initially announced the recovery of a flying disc, only to retract it the next day, claiming it was a weather balloon. Years later, it was revealed as part of Project Mogul, a secret Cold War program using high-altitude balloons to monitor Soviet nuclear tests. From 1952 to 1969, Project Blue Book investigated over 12,000 UAP reports. Most were explained as balloons, aircraft, planets, stars, or satellites. Yet 701 cases remained unidentified. A consistent pattern stands out. Many sightings occur near areas of intense military activity, Cold War hotspots in the 1950s and 60s, and more recently around U.S. operations in the Middle East and Indo-Pacific. The most likely explanations are advanced military technology, including secret drones, spy planes, and stealth craft. Some may be foreign surveillance assets, such as Chinese high-altitude balloons or regional drones. Others are natural phenomena, sensor artifacts, or simple misidentifications. The All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO, released a major report in 2024. It found no empirical evidence that any UAP represents extraterrestrial technology, nor that the U.S. government is reverse engineering alien craft. Most cases resolve to ordinary objects. A small number of incidents still defy easy explanation, like the Greece object with impossible maneuvers or certain Apollo sightings. But extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Low-quality videos alone do not prove visitors from other worlds. UAP remains a genuine phenomenon deserving serious scientific and military scrutiny. Greater government transparency is helping separate fact from fiction. While most cases have conventional answers, the few true mysteries continue to challenge our understanding of what is possible in our skies and beyond.